special. That's ridiculous. 94-foot sprint to get to that one. And then the Celtics turn it over.
Both those centers combining for 18 points and 10 rebounds. I know Bam's happy to have them.
Well, Bam had the steal, but ran out of room, stepped out of bounds.
Brings to the table on both sides of the ball.
A little more pace, not just in terms of getting up and down, but in terms of the... Anthony Davis heading over our way. Friday night against the Wizards had his career-high 9 points. Again, he's a rookie. A few games into his NBA career. He's running the floor. Looking for 9 here. He's got it.
He's playing old school basketball, and that he is a mid-range jump shooter, will play off the dribble.
Lob intended for Biyombo, well defended by Adebayo.
5-man, but man, he plays huge.
Hawks down 19. Sadiq driving. Boy, all kinds of hands and all kinds of contact. And another breakout for Highsmith. Off the glass for Adebayo.
Spurs trying to get their first win since on the road against Phoenix. The alley-oop to Collins.
Victor was throwing that to himself.
Wembanyama. Coach 4-minute mark. Stripped of it. Adebayo ahead to Robinson. Got by Keldon. He's got 8. 30 underneath. Loose. Miami finally claims it.
A whole bunch of basketball games were replaced by Drew Smith, undrafted free agent in just his second NBA season. And the Hornets turned it over.
Baseline, tight quarters to get around Nick, lay it in.
Miscommunication. Hornets turn it over. Who wants to make a shot? Oh, LaMelo hesitated.
On the 1st of November, Caleb with a twister, and he missed. Oh, another turnover. Lonnie Walker took his eye off it and rolled right to Bam. Exudes positivity. His team plays with a lot of energy.
They're going small, too. There's nobody more than 6'8" out there.
Nobody home. Bam with a steal and the lead and the slam.
He was open. He was wide open for the longest.
He's got all 3 Miami makes. Levine, was trying to find an open Vucevic with the length of Butler and Adebayo on that blitz that Casey was talking about.
DiVincenzo faked it through the hands of Robinson, picked up by Hart. Through the hands of Robinson again. Knicks very sloppy with the ball. And as Richardson, line drive won't go. DiVincenzo snatches the rebound. Here comes Randall.
Haven't heard of, even in college, and then yet they come in and become great players for the Heat.
Brunson and Robinson could not connect. Here's Highsmith down the other end.
And then they go get big contracts elsewhere.
As Lowry knocks down the 3, they lost Max Strus. They lost Gabe Vincent.
And this is Anthony Edwards. Edwards, the 4th-year guard out of Georgia. Probably headed toward his 2nd straight appearance in the All-Star game. A steal by Bam. Racing with Martin. Gets it back. Slams it through.
You've got that 3-point presence all around the floor. Oh, yeah. You got a big man like Adebayo. That's a good combination. That lob for Banchero is off target.
6-point Heat lead. 8:10 left. First half. Bam steals it right back. A 6-point Heat lead with 4:40 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Caleb using that length on Trae Young. Ooh, it looked like he took an extra step.
Great recovery by Bam, John. He came out and challenged Trae Young.
Ranks top 5, in fact, number 4 in the league.
Yeah, he's really good at drawing those fouls, and Jazz give it up here.
Bam, perfect read, got it back.
Inserted in this game for them.
Jazz need a 3. Been one of their strongest suits. That ball in the passing lane, a rare turnover.
And that strength.
Longer than you may think. I tell you, when you stand by him, you get it. Passes, Olynyk in the paint, slips and slides, trying to find Kessler.
Davis quickly ahead to Cam Reddish. Reddish pass deflected by Adebayo and the save.
The Heat had the 18th pick. Lakers could have taken him.
Oh, boy.
The Heat take him, and that's who they really wanted. They targeted as Adebayo comes up with a deflection. Stolen by Adebayo. Adebayo had a quiet first half for him.
Well, a lot of that had to do with Anthony Davis.
Been able to bring with this group has led to immediate results.
Jeff Green, who picked up that blocking foul. This is Holiday out to Jabari Smith. He threw it right to Bam.
Maybe
the first mid-range jumper we've seen Bam hit in this game as he disrupts that alley-oop attempt, and then Smith takes it right back.
And Porter gives it back to Scotty. Scotty with 13. Scotty time. Dribble through a double.
8:40 to play. A steal by Butler. Jimmy coming down the middle, 4-on-2 break. The lob and the slam.
That when the Dow Air Force Base Hospital closed, the largest baby ever born at that hospital.
You own that record?
I own that record, yeah.
Well, Anthony tried. Surprising. Anthony driving past Lowry. He pump fakes. Lowry's in there digging. So is Bam Adebayo. And Anthony got it to Isaac, but we have a whistle.
Had to put it down on the floor. They really are sticking to him like glue out beyond that three-point line.
Jackson lost the ball. Here comes Terry Rozier.
Jaylen Brown's averaging 23 points a game. Looking for Porzingis off the wing. Backed away out of.
You just have a hard time figuring out if this team can contend.
Yeah, well, remember, they've added a fourth 20-point score in Rozier, so.
Opening minute here of the second quarter in Miami. The Clippers. Westbrook out of control, turns it over, got hit in the face as well. He's still down. They trap Leonard, keeps the dribble though. And tried to give it up that time, and Bam Adebayo stepped in front and picked it off.
Vintage San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end.
He'll be in the All-Star game, was not voted as an All-Star.
Highlighted tonight, Jordan Chapman, an incredible story for that young man. And Eric Jones, as we send it back to game action, he actually wants to work around athletes in the future, telling their stories.
Yeah, no, coaches like to experiment with things like you said. Tyronn Lue did a great job. We would start practicing switching in December and January and work on it against teams, knowing that we were preparing for the Golden State Warriors.
That was a double dribble from Bam Adebayo.
So stay down and avoid him getting into the paint and getting free throws.
Jaquez went for the steal. Oh, Adebayo came up with it.
Pat Brett bringing it across. Brook wasn't ready for it.
Lillard threw it away. Bam with a steal. Jovic against Giannis. Off balance, but on target.
Make the defense decide.
Paul Reed tying a career high with 10 first-half rebounds.
Got to make that pass.
Yeah, KJ unable to make the pass. Adebayo with those long arms.
Let's get the juices flowing a little bit here.
Get him going.
Yep.
Strength and conditioning coach Ben Kenny there right beside him, cheering him on.
Hawk taking a deep three.
I love that kid.
Yeah, me too.
You know, the thing is, somebody has to shoot the basketball.
Larry throwing it off Jaquez, but it didn't go out of bounds. And the foul.
Miami Heat are right there. 4-point game. Fox enters the paint. Little shovel pass. It's poked away. 9 to shoot. Back to the rookie. Jaquez into the paint. Flicks it up. Missed it. And then Bam rips it back for the Heat.
Christian Brown is in the game for the first time here in the second half. Bam Adebayo playing it well, got the steal.
Fontecchio, he already has 4 triples tonight. Oh, Ivy mishandled it. Rozier with a steal. Here's Terry for Robinson. A 3 in transition. Kaboom!
Doncic, the #1 scorer, #3 in the league in assists. He works his way inside, looking to feed, knocked away with Miami defense.
Harris had 2 that's gone in and out.
Doncic threads the bounce pass to Washington.
Oh, what hustle there by Butler.
They double Exum, Kleba, and Lively, and the shot clock is down to 4.
There's the steal.
And a turnover right there.
See a little bit of that Miami zone. And a dangerous pass, and it got deflected. Dort intended for Jay Will.
Abdi on the run, missed it awkwardly, and Kispert looked like he carried it out of bounds. Bam comes away with it. Jaquez crossing over to the paint, to the basket.
8th straight win against Miami, and they've won 11 of the last 12 against the Heat.
Miami's up 6, 10 and 16 to play in the third. Cage pass inside, tipped away.
And the miss batted out. Fontecchio gets it back, keeps it, and then loses it. 13 Pistons turnovers.
The starters over there.
Fournier inside to James. Adebayo reaches in and got a hand on the ball for long enough.
He's going to force Jared Allen to come away from that basket so he can't just sit in the drop zone and try to block shots.
Mobley on a lob that got interrupted by a Bam Adebayo deflection. Jimmy Butler and Patty Mills to the bench. DeLon Wright and Caleb Martin check in. 7-point Heat lead. The deflection of a steal by Martin. He's gone 3 of 3 from downtown. That's going to be Bam and Niang down on the Cleveland end. Bam easily controls that time. 186. Jimmy on the flip and Mobley on the rebound. Through 3 minutes in, third quarter, and a steal by Bam. Bouncing for Jovic. What a play! And you might remember early in the season, they won against Cleveland, 129-96 in Cleveland in late November, which was the widest margin of victory this year. And look what's coming here. 10 minutes left. Thompson. Stolen by Jaquez. Foul by Kuminga.
Ben throughout the course of his career, but just the threat of his ability to shoot threes has led to some better spacing for Miami, and that's why Coach Spo's got him in there.
Turnovers piling up for the Trailblazers. They already have 6, and they get one back on us over the last 8 games. Oh, Adebayo with 16 first-half points on 7 for 8 shooting. It's a 28-point lead and a steal by Bam. Bam racing with Ayton, beat him, and a foul.
Rozier led all scores in that first half with 20. This is that shot. Here's Denny trying to get downhill, loses the basketball.
Got to get back. Travel.
Duncan Robinson relocates and scores. Highsmith to Adebayo, couldn't hold on to it.
Catch and shoot opportunities, your best one. Jimmy had that open 3, opted to hang on and try to get a little closer.
Bam with the steal, and nobody's home.
Full scene. And Adebayo was able to reach in and strip the ball away from Jabari.
Didn't really gather himself.
Kobe Euros inside, but not much on the shot. Ends up with the ball. Tried to go back into Bruno and turns it over.
Out of him most nights. He's going to get you 15, 16 points and 8 or 9 rebounds.
Hawks ball out of the timeout. Bogey's pass taken away by Adebayo. 10 on the shot clock. Again, Buffkin. Bogey fakes. Tried to wrap it around.
Here it's a 3-point Toronto. Javon Freeman Liberty. His pass deflected away by Jovic, stolen by Adebayo.
Of the setup from Tyler Hero to the double ball fake. Drew 2 defenders, took them out of the way.
A steal by Bam, a lead, but Hero couldn't get there.
59% from three-point range. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Bam Adebayo gets the deflection and the steal. Martin up ahead. White defends him, and Martin scores. Is fouled by White. Adebayo taking on Horford. Comes up short. Horford with the rebound.
Don't see a lot of left-handed jump hooks from Bam.
Work on your game.